Hello, my name is Gauri. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hope you enjoy the video. Please show support by subscribing. Thank you.
The farm. So here is a big forest, then we have a secondary forest over here, and then we have an old cacao plantation over there, right? Basically, the idea is to integrate the agriculture because we are more focused on cacao.
Yes.
So actually, the idea is to have but not as a huge monoculture. The idea is to have diversity. Diversity is what you find in nature. This is what we want to have in agriculture, right?
See?
For example, for cocoa, we have here, this is for forastero. Then we have trinitario. We are a little more focused on this. This is called criollo.
Okay.
Criollo is the one that Mayans use in Mexico and Guatemala, right?
Yes.
Suppose first that they wanted for wine, and they discovered how to make out the chocolate, right?
Right.
Not only cacao are here, for example, but also we have citrus, we have sugar cane, we have coffee, we have more than 10 kinds of bananas, pineapple, for example, papaya, for example, see?
Yes.
But remember, we are more focused on cacao, on cocoa, right?
Yes.
We are over here. We are going to pass and try different fruits. Then we pass through the forest over here. And then we pass through the cacao plantation here, where we see the history.
Okay.
Mostly the way the Mayans extract out of the fruit, the pure cacao.
Yes.
And then when we come back over here, we try 90% pure cacao, just fed with sugar and little water to melt it, okay?
Sounds good.
This is the cacao fruit.
Yes.
This is where you take the chocolate from.
Ah.
I want you to smell.
Okay.
It is considered the best kind of cacao.
Okay.
It is called criollo.
Criollo.
Criollo is supposed the one that Mayans
And it's
use
been 6 months.
in Mexico and Guatemala. This is a fruit with 6 months.
Yes.
For example, when the fruit is green,
Yes.
it's becoming yellow.
Okay.
And when it is red like that one,
Uh-huh.
for example, the fruit becoming orange.
Like which one?
Like,
oh, like
that
this one.
Look at that one.
Oh, like that.
That is purple,
Right.
but basically it's known as cacao rojo or red cocoa.
Okay.
Basically orange when it's ripe.
I see.
And this other, for example, is green, becoming yellow when it's ripe. This is considered the best. This is called criollo or criollo.
Criollo.
Yes, the one that Mayans use in Mexico and Guatemala. It's
Yes.
supposed that they wanted for wine.
Ah.
I say kind of moonshine, right?
Right.
So, and they discovered by accident how to make out the chocolate.
Yes.
I kind of understand them because I seen local people extracting just the juicy part.
Yes.
Because this is very juicy. To make like illegal alcohol. You know the purple, right?
Yes.
After some days, the beans are dry. Just one step, which is grinding, and you have the 100% chocolate. And this is the process that we are going to make. I'm not going to drink the moonshine, right?
No.
Okay. Basically, we are going to open this.
Okay.
But first, I
Okay.
want you to smell that it doesn't. And this is the way how it looks like, right?
Okay.
For example, look at this. This is the cacao fruit. Basically, it is kind of a hard.
So almost like the coconut you just opened for me.
Exactly. This is kind of hard. For example, normally monkeys open very, very easy, very sharp teeth, very strong, hard.
Hard
husk.
outer cover.
Exactly. And look at this. This is the way how cocoa looks like.
Oh, Mamma
Okay, let's say
Mia.
cacao, right?
Wow.
Not the smell as chocolate. Still not the smell as chocolate. And if you want to smell,
I'm going
for
to.
example, you can smell.
Yes.
For example, look at this liquid coming out of here.
Yes.
Look at this.
Very
It's
moist.
supposed-
Very
What
moist.
Mayans want is to extract for the wine. Let me put on the ground
Okay.
over here. Okay, we can try.
Okay.
If you want to try, you
Yes,
can
I'd
try.
like to try it.
Take out chocolate from here, ferment the bean. During the fermentation happens the chemical process that changes this purple to brown,
Yes.
like chocolate, and the flavor is more like chocolate as well. As well comes out the main component that is called theobromine. Theobromine.
Yeah,
Theobromine is the responsible of activating the endorphins. Is in the same branch of theophylline, of thiamine. It's the responsible of activating the endorphins, giving the sensation of well-being or happiness.
Right. That's what it is. Theobromine.
Yes, is the reason why people in love give to the girlfriend, give to the boyfriend, specifically in February 14, right?
Right.
Is the one that activates the endorphins and giving this sensation well-being, right?
Yes.
In other words, fermentation is the most important step to take out chocolate from here, and it's the process that we're going to see over there.
Okay.
Come over here, 80 degrees, because we let the drainage from the bottom of the box, and it loses most of the juice. It loses its temperature as well.
So it's dried for 4 days in that box.
It is not dry, it is fermented.
Fermented. Okay.
During the fermentation, it's very important to homogenize, and after 4 days, the bean is not as juicy as you already saw, but you can compare. For example, look at the color now. From juicy to a different color, right?
Right. From white
to more beige or brown, and the purple part that you already saw turning more brown, more like chocolate.
Oh,
see?
Okay.
Yeah, basically, but it's still
So this is more fermented.
Fermented and kind of dry here, just in the fermentation area.
Okay.
But it still keeps some moisture on this. That's why we have to pass to the drying area.
Okay.
And we are going to see the drying area over there.
All right.
Remember?
So that's it takes about 4 days, this one?
4 days in the wood boxes over there.
Okay.
After 4 days, it has completely changed the color. The flavor is more like chocolate as well. It means that we have to take the beans out of the box and we pass to the drying
area.
I just forget one thing.
Okay.
For example, the capacity for one box like this is for 1,500 fruits.
1,500 fruit?
Exactly, but just extracting the inside part of this here. And you put it right here.
Oh, wow.
Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. Just the inside white stuff, like
just
the lychee.
The inside part.
Yes.
Exactly. For 1,500 fruit. After 4 days, the beans are more dry. After 4 days, take the beans out of here and pass to the drying.
And how many boxes like that do you have normally?
For a very good question. For example, now this is the demonstration area.
Okay.
For example, but in the highest production over there, actually I forget to tell you, it cannot be compared with the main area over there. For example, why? Because this is a demonstration area and this is not a dirty.
Yes, this is the demonstration area.
And I consider cacao production not chocolate, because chocolate seems in a very good packet, right?
Yes.
But before this good packet, fermentation is kind of dirty process.
Okay.
The country is producing cacao. Why? Because if you were here on the highest production, that is June, July, August, September, you see many bees, many wasps, many ants, for example, flying around, and a very strong smell, like even stronger than balsamic.
Oh, really?
Actually, in the other area, we have the biggest boxes.
Yes.
For example, bigger instrument to stir it up. We have like 7 boxes. Bigger.
And how many fruits would that take?
Probably for 5, 7 like this.
Oh, really?
If this is for 1,500.
Yeah, then you multiply that. Yes.
For example, because during the highest production, you harvest every week.
Okay.
Now, no. For example, otherwise you have not tried the fruit.
Right.
What I want to tell you is, the tree produces all year round.
Okay.
All year round. Otherwise, you will not try the fruit. So, but basically, June, July, August, September is the highest peak of production.
Okay.
And always make the relation.
June, July, August, September.
Exactly, make the relation. Fruit is too much juice.
Okay.
It means that it accumulates too much juice. Means that it's better in the rainy season.
Okay.
That's why in the normally fermentation areas, we prefer the roof to stop the water coming into the wood box.
Right. Okay.
Basically 4 days, the bean has changed, for example, and we pass to the drying.
Okay.
Prepare plastic roof and platform made out of wood so that the bean would be more dry. For example, you can see that now it's not purple. You can see that now it has changed the color more into brown.
Wow.
More like chocolate.
Yes.
Not only the color, but you can try it and you can see that
even the taste?
the taste is different. The taste is more like chocolate. Over here you have.
Can I bite into this?
Take off the husk. Take off the husk and eat it.
Mm-hmm.
The flavor, more like chocolate.
Yeah.
Now, when you see,
Ooh, bitter though.
when you see different color, different kind.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Trinitario, you already tried the best quality.
Yes.
Criollo,
This is Criollo.
this is the best quality.
Ah.
This is called forastero. This is red cacao. Or cacao rojo.
But this guy is the best.
This is the best. This is criollo. Why? It has the more intense flavor. It's not as simple.
In your gift shop, your chocolates, which kind is it made of?
Mostly this.
I
because
see.
this is the highest production. A table with a grinder, with a formula table, and with another stone, they ground the cacao beans, right?
Okay.
The process is okay. When the beans are dry, put in a pan for 25 minutes to 150 degrees in the oven. When they pop, sound like the popcorn, take them out and pass to a grinder open wide just to smash the bean, right?
Yes.
For example, I'm going to show you in my hand just for you to see, right?
Yes.
You can see when you smash the bean, they look like this. But then it passes some ventilator so that blow the husk away from the main product.
Okay.
Because the husk is lighter.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
For example, at this point, I like the cacao nib because I sprinkle on the top vanilla ice cream sweetness and Venus is very, very good combination.
Okay.
Right? But actually it's very crunchy. I don't know if you want to try.
Yes.
Little bit of one, for example, over here. And you can see the farther we go, the more intense is the smell and the more intense is the flavor.
You did mention it tastes like coffee bean.
Tastes like coffee. Basically, we make this faster this way, for example. So you can see over here, and you can see there the difference. For example, with husk over here,
Okay.
and with no husk. But these have been peeled by hand just to show you, but
Okay.
it's very slow, you know.
Yes.
The idea make it faster is as I already show you, right?
Yes.
For example, and even this is very dry,
Uh-huh.
and you can see that it's very dry. See?
Yes.
Let's put in the grinder over here.
Okay.
You can see. And when we start to grind, for
Okay.
example, you can see that moisture start coming out here. And this moisture is given by the cocoa butter. But the whole product that is coming out is technically called cacao paste.
Oh.
You understand?
Yes, I do.
So, that basically, if you separate both the oil, the cacao butter from the powder, you have the cacao butter white
Okay.
and the cacao powder brown.
Okay.
To the cacao powder, normally bigger companies use they add flour, they add sugar.
Okay.
This is Nestle.
Right.
And the cacao butter, they add, for example, they use for the cosmetic industry, for moisturizer, lip balm, for example. Or they add, milk, sugar, this is white chocolate.
Right.
Yes. Different ingredients, probably synthetic smell, synthetic flavor, right? I tell you this because there are people that ask me.
Yeah, I've never been fond of white chocolate. It's just something too sweet about it.
Is it sugar? Is it just the cacao butter out of this? Because what it gives, the brown part of this is the powder. But when you extract and you separate both, the powder is powder and brown, and the butter is white and solid. For example, this technically called is not separate. For example, it's cacao paste. That, for example, if you want to try, you can try, let's say 100% chocolate, but 100% chocolate doesn't exist. Chocolate is when you add milk, sugar, or something else to it.
Yes.
For example, this
Yes.
probably not the most commercialized, but you are going to tell me if you like.
Yes.
To me, it's considered one of the best. Over here, cantaloupe, or cantaloupe with
Yes.
melon. Over here you have watermelon. Over here, apple banana. Chocolate cake, flour and eggs on this with pure cacao as we already tried. Over here you have the chocolate sauce or chocolate fondue. 90% pure cacao, just a fed with sugar and water to melt it. And over here water, and enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Super.
That was awesome. Muchas gracias.
Okay.